This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Good morning. It's now time for our cooking segment. We're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One, and this morning we're going to show you some easy dishes you can make if you have some Thanksgiving leftovers, including ham. So we brought in the expert, Carol Kellum.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great, and you?
I'm doing great. And then we're your workers. So we have Ella, me,
Mark,
Mark, and then Scott.
And I'm going to be able to direct you, all of you, on what to do today. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Dwayne Wood from Ottumwa Regional. I don't know if you remember last Friday, he made a turkey and dressing and an apple cider gravy. Well, I made that for Thanksgiving, and if you follow his directions, it was a fabulous meal. In fact, my family requested that I do it again at Christmas.
There
so
you go.
if you're not sure what you want to do for Christmas and want to do a turkey, I would definitely go online. All of his recipes are there from last week. So great job, Dwayne. Great recipes. What we're going to be doing today is we all have leftovers from yesterday. We, in our case, had some ham because everyone loved the turkey. So we had some leftover ham. And what we're going to do is we're going to make little ham stratas. And what I like about these, they're individually cupped. So I made these and put them in the fridge, made them the next morning for my grandkids. And they loved them because they were individual cups. And
Right.
they love that. So I'm going to have you first. You have 6 eggs in that bowl. And you're going to start beating those and whisking them and making a nice little egg omelet there. Mark, as you can see, is working really hard cubing all of our ham. And Scott, at the end there, has 5 cups of cubed day-old bread and some cheddar and some mozzarella cheese. Scott, I've already greased those little cups.
Yep.
And if you would put about half of the breadcrumbs in that cup. And as soon as you're done with that, Mark, we're gonna have Ella add the milk to her eggs and then give a couple twists of salt. Not a lot of salt, just enough to flavor it a little bit.
Okay.
And Mark, while she's doing this, you're going to put a nice handful of ham in each of those bowls with your hand. You washed your hands. I saw you earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he picked his nose. I'm just kidding.
And Mark, after you put the ham in there, you're going to take the roasted red peppers. That's a half a cup of roasted red peppers, and you're going to also put that in. And when he's done
I
with
gotta do something. All right.
when he's done putting the ham and the roasted red peppers in, you're going to take this ladle, and you're going to take 1 ladle full and put them in each of the bowls.
Okay.
This is
like
a
a
group
little
effort.
sweat factory going on right now.
What are we getting paid?
Oh, another one. Yeah. This is certainly an assembly line. The nice thing about this meal is you can either prepare them and bake them at the same time, or you can let them set in your refrigerator overnight, which is fabulous. You can get it done the night before, pop them in the oven the next morning. It's not a hectic morning. On top of that, Scott, you're going to put some cheese.
Okay. This is just mozzarella cheese,
It's
correct?
just shredded mozzarella cheese. Nice thing about this recipe, too, if you want it a little spicy, put some pepper jack in it or some Swiss cheese. And then, Scott, you're going to take some more of those breadcrumbs and kind of put them on top and push it down a little bit. What I like about the bread on top is once you put it in the oven, it toasts it and just makes it a little tastier.
Those roasted, or is it roasted red peppers?
Yes, roasted
smell
red
delicious.
pepper. They do. I buy them. You can roast your own peppers, but I buy them in a jar.
And what you did was you just took regular bread slices and literally chopped them up.
Exactly. I left them out for a few hours to just let them, get a little hard.
I'm
And
not known for my playfulness here, Mark.
and Scott, on top of that, you're gonna put a few. I'm sorry, Mark. Yes, Mark is gonna put a chunk of butter on that.
Okay.
It takes for 4 of these. I take 2 tablespoons of butter and chop them into 4 pieces.
Okay.
And just put those on top.
And then once you're done doing that, that's when we put them in the oven, right?
Exactly.
At what temperature?
And we're going to put them at 350.
Okay.
Now, one thing, when you see this recipe online, what I do is it tells you to put it in 8 4-ounce containers. What I do is, because I have our hearty eaters at home, I take 10-ounce containers and just double up in each of them.
Okay.
So it makes 4. So
Okay.
if you need 8, go ahead and double the recipe, and we'll go ahead and put those in the oven at 350, and when we come back, I'll show you what they look like.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
And we'll taste them.
And we'll
All
taste those. Yeah, exactly.
And welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One this morning, and we just made an easy dish that if you have any leftover either turkey or ham from Thanksgiving, you can make a nice easy breakfast, and we just made what you call ham stratas, correct?
Exactly. And it's very easy. We started out with 6 eggs, beat them, put a half a cup of milk in there and a little bit of salt. Meanwhile, we cubed up 5 pieces of bread that I laid out for a couple hours, cubed them up, took a quarter pound of ham or turkey, diced them up, quarter cup of diced roasted red peppers right out of the jar, 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese, 2 tablespoons of butter, and some minced chive on top. Very easy meal to make. What I like about this is if you like yours a little spicy, use a little pepper jack cheese or Swiss cheese, ham, turkey, whatever kind of meat, or you can make it veggie if you'd like. I'm a big celery fan, so I put celery in almost everything I bake. So as you can see, after they come out of the oven, the top, the cheese, the bread toast, and then you take a little chopped chive, put it on there for a little color, and then you can serve this with some salsa if you'd like. I put it on a plate with some fruit, always trying to get the grandkids to eat a little more fruit, and so I garnished it with some grapes, and they had some strawberries yesterday. So this meal just it's easy and it's
good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. And they're individual cups,
Yes, which I like,
kids
yeah.
love individual cups.
Yeah, I do.
Mark being the biggest kid here. Easy to make.
Yeah, and perfect
And delicious.
Exactly, and perfect if you do, because everybody, sometimes might get sick of turkey or just having a turkey sandwich or a ham sandwich afterwards. This is the perfect resolution. So,
Exactly. And there's nothing in this recipe that you wouldn't have in your fridge.
Exactly.
And it's a good way to clean out the fridge.
There you go. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I like it.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We'll post everything on our KTVO website at heartlandconnection.com. Just click on the Good Morning Heartland Features tab, which is at the top of your homepage. Thank you so much for joining us this Black Friday morning. We hope you have a fabulous day, and we'll see you right back here Monday morning at 5:30 a.m.